making the freestanding lace heart, but this time for applique. Now the difference of this is I've opened up the mesh a little bit behind the heart, so because it doesn't need to be freestanding, it's going to be done on a layer of material. But I'm still hooping up wash away stabilizer in a material soft tan form. This one is called Obegon, which I get from Amazon. So this is my 4-inch hoop. So I am just gonna hoop that up nice and tight. As you can see, I pre-tension my hoops, so I know that the bit behind the back is going to be like a drum. Okay, and then when I get to my machine, I will be putting 4 magnets to hold the sides together. If you don't have magnets, you could take something like a long pin and push it through and back out, which then stops the fabric from shrinking back, and you can do that on all sides as well. That's entirely up to you. Alright, so I put my hoop on, put my magnetic clips on, loaded the USB into the machine, picked up the file so I know where I am. This should be in the centre now of my group. I just took a piece of, this is Moda Plains, okay, Aqua, which is what I want to do. I mean, obviously it's far bigger than I need, but I'm just going to float that on top, which I have best pressed, alright. And so, first thing I want to do is just floated over the material, is to do the outline edge, which on this applique one, which I will put up on the website, loverockdesigns.co.uk, is going to do the outside bead stitch. I'm going to have to stop it because it's all the same colour, but obviously once it's gone round and done the bead stitch, and wants to move on to something else, I'll stop it. I don't normally do a bead stitch for lace work, but I am in this instance because we want to make it into a really nice applique. Now it's just going to run around back to it wants to do something else. And then I'll stop it. Right, I'm going to stop it there, take it away from the hoop, okay, and then using some nice sharp applique scissors, I'm going to cut into the fabric, okay, and then using smaller curved scissors and holding the fabric up, I am just going to gently, oops, follow the curve of the fabric, try not to cut my stitching. I find that taking little short bites ensures that you do the least damage. Let's get back to that bit. Right. So now I've got my applique shape. Anything that you think, oh, that's a bit big, you can cut out. It's probably going to get hidden by the satin stitch, but just to be on the safe side. And we're hoping that it doesn't shrink back too far from the edge now. So we just cut my thread. So now I can pop it. This is the last thing I need to do really. So now I can pop it back on the hoop and press continue and allow it to continue to do the rest of the stitch out, which is going to take half an hour according to me. So as you can see, it's doing the cross mesh now, but as I said to you, I've widened this cross mesh because I want this material to show through. So we'll come back when I've done a bit more. So now it's going on to stitch out the detail of the design. This is a bit difficult to show you because of the lighting, but obviously I will show you it when it's finished. Okay, so here we are. That's the finished thing. Now what I need to do now is get a pair of scissors and very carefully, not cutting the stitching, but just outside the stitching, all the way around to loosen it from the frame. Then I will get some water and a paintbrush and just dissolve any showing mesh. Okay, and I've done it this way because I'm going to sew it to make it a laptop bag, which I'm going to sew it on for decoration, but it'd be equally as nice on a t-shirt or a blouse. Well, your imagination. Okay, I'll just quickly show you the back. There's the back of it, nice and neat. I didn't put a piece of material on the back because, as I said, this is going to be stitched to something solid, so there's absolutely no need. All right, when I come to adhere it to my, it will go on a piece of material like this. Okay, we'll turn it over so you can see. So this is going to get adhered to a piece of this base material. All right. What I will do, obviously, to be out the hoop and just that shape, I will use some fibre post spray once I've finally positioned it. Put it under the needle of an ordinary lock stitch machine, and very carefully I will sew along the satin line to hold it down onto this fabric. So that's using freestanding lace, but as an applique. This design will be available on my website, lovelockdesigns.co.uk, but also come and join us in the Facebook group, Lovelock Designs Facebook group. And we'd love to see you and hear from you.